The women's basketball team opens the Big Ten tournament against Northwestern on Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. The game will be televised by BTN. Head coach Bobbie Kelsey is here. We'll have some opening comments, then take questions.
Excuse my voice if you guys can't hear me. It is not very good. I had the flu. But anyway, just disappointed in our play yesterday against Purdue. They had some kids that stepped up for them that didn't do so last time, and we had some folks that didn't step up for us. But in the Maryland game, I thought we found some offense and obviously played the sixth best team in the country to a 6-point game. So disappointed we couldn't make that a consistent theme in our game against Purdue. But, sometimes the shots just not falling for you, and they weren't falling for us at Purdue. So the tournament is another chance to correct some wrongs, and everybody's at 0-0. So it's an opportunity for us to go in and just take it one game at a time and see what we can do.
Northwestern's pretty fresh in your mind. You just faced them a couple weeks ago, and they had one of their better games of the year. What did they do that you can't let them do this time? Because other teams have been able to beat them.
Sure.
What do you have to do to turn that around?
Yeah, we didn't do a very good job in transition defense the last time we played them. They got it loose and got some layups, and also boxing out. Those are two big areas that I noticed when I watched the game that we did not do a very good job of. Obviously, you have to do those things no matter who you're playing, and we have to be more consistent in those areas. So we didn't turn it over, but, obviously when you give up easy baskets to a team that maybe, you have to make them earn the baskets, then it makes it harder for you.
Dan?
That's one thing you did really well the first time against Northwestern was not turn the ball over, even though they laid the Big Ten in steals. What was kind of the key, especially lately, in controlling the ball?
I just think people knowing their options, knowing what to look for in offense, and making sure that we are, making crisp, clean passes and ones that we can catch and actually finish with. So we've been making a point to make sure that we don't hurt ourselves in that area because that has been a problem in the past.
Do you have a voice that could last 4 or 5 days?
Probably not. Yeah, it's bad. I'm sorry. I probably sound like an 85-year-old man. No offense to all the 85-year-old men out there, but it's not good.
Seen flashes this year from Kayla McMorris of what you thought you had as you recruited her. What has she got to do to take that up to the next level for her?
Yeah, Kayla's got to, as we have told them all, you got to get in the gym. She has a great shot, technically a great looking shot, but you gotta sacrifice and get in there. And when she does, we see the difference. And I think Kayla knows that. But until it's real to them, they tend to not believe you. And we've seen some flashes from her, but we need consistency from all of them. But her especially, because she can help us more than what she has.
You have a very tough schedule this year, one of the top 20 in the nation, according to some rankings. How is that going to help you just as you do head into this postseason?
Well, it should help you in that you've played some of the tougher teams. You know what you can do against those teams, most recently Maryland. If you can put that together in a tournament-style format, you never know what can happen. We've seen it over the years. That's what makes the tournaments, even the conference tournaments, and obviously March Madness, really exciting. Anybody can beat anybody at that point. And if you believe that, then you can do it. Because if you lose, you go home no matter who you are. Your rankings don't help you at that point. Nothing helps you other than making shots. And I said that yesterday in my press conference. You have to make shots. That's the difference between a 6-point game against the sixth best team in the country and a 20-point game against Purdue. Purdue's a great team, but they're not sixth in the country. And so if you don't make shots, we're going to have a tough time because we don't have a lot of depth.
Are you getting open shots and they're just missing?
Yeah, we are getting open shots. Not all of them, but ones we've made in the past. Bunny's right at the basket. I don't know if it's a lack of focus or people just maybe thinking somebody's going to come over and block it, or I don't know what it is, but we're getting them. So it's not necessarily we're not running things to get people to shot. I just said we can't get you any closer to the basket. I don't know what we can run to put you in the basket with the ball. Not sure if there's a play out there that we can do that, but we just try to show them where they're missing opportunities to get easier baskets. Sometimes we're pulling up and we can go all the way. There are times when we just missing them and short-arming them in the crack of the basket, things like that. So, you have to just take advantage of every opportunity. And when you miss those shots, you make it harder for yourself. I'm going to go get some tea and honey now. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.